What's your goal? That's usually a question that people sometimes may have difficulty answering. The reason is because they'll say, what do you mean, what's my goal? Why do I have to have a goal? And usually gets answered when people say, well, I just want to be happy. I just want to be comfortable. And if you really think about that issue, the issue of what does it really mean to be happy? What does it really mean to be comfortable in life? You'll find people have very similar answers. It breaks down, it usually comes down to a few different things. Either it's wealth, it's status, it's family, it's things like this, things of the here and now, things around you. And we sometimes set up these goals for ourselves, and we say to ourselves, once I achieve this, I know I'll be happy. And sometimes in our minds we say to ourselves, once I reach this milestone in my life, I know my life is going to be great. I know everything's going to be awesome. Yeah, right now, it's not so great. I know I'm struggling right now. I'm just not there yet. The question that I'm posing to you is, how do you know that once you reach your milestone, that is what is really going to make you happy? Because think about the fact that there are many people who have reached that milestone that you're looking for. So let's say it's a comfortable life. Let's say you're hoping to earn a certain amount of money to be able to afford certain things. There are people out there who have that amount of money and they can afford those things, and they're living that lifestyle that you have in your head as your perfectly happy life. There has to be more to life than the here and now. There has to be more to life than just these immediate goals of money or wealth or status or comfort and happiness. So the question I'm really posing to you is, what's your goal? And also, what does happiness really mean to you? For a Muslim, I believe that happiness is in the submission to the God who created us. And that brings us this internal happiness that we're truly, truly looking for. And it is only and only in the submission to God, to Allah, that we will find that peace and contentment, this inner happiness in this life and the afterlife as well. And that's the second question that I really want to get to, is what happens after you die? That's another one of those questions that most people don't like thinking about. Because let's face it, who likes thinking about death? And I know people often, when you talk about death, they'll say things like, why are you so morbid? Why do we have to think about death? Just enjoy your life. Live it as it is, the here and now. As a Muslim, I don't actually think death is morbid. And I don't think it's a very negative thought. For me, death is actually a positive thought, because it is through death that we go through this life of turmoil and hardships, which many people go through, to a life of eternity and a life of ultimate pleasure. And that is really the purpose, that we seek out this type of contentment, this inner peace in this life, and this eternal happiness in the afterlife. So once again, what's your goal?